Ghanaians, I don't know what is with Ghanaians, but as I'm not clear, what kind of director they feel intimidated.
I have to say it.
Yes, I don't know why they want the Sebi. Sebi na unya. I don't know no clear what Sebi. Whether you like it or not.
Opa just all kind of classic crown.
I'm like very man.
On him say Bob and thing. And can hood boys they can on faster than count. I just say, but what I'm trying to say is, when we are talking about this type of music, you know, we have certain brands that oye music naturally
Yeah.
you don't need a dance or whatever, Charlie. And we have those who are below par. Monumu here, mo boy here. More toss. Right now, radio tour, TV tour, no, they make hit songs again. Right now, we toss near digital display and audio visual presence. Audio visual presence, no, it's in two folds. Either you do video by yourself. That is not they call it parody video. From different points, different locations. Promotional video, just to promote that music. Or you join the content creator, if it is a storyline, to shoot a story for it. Or you pay these dancers to do it. But Ghanaian artists currently do not realize the age and system they are in now. Eti amonya drop in na mediator. Drop in na mediator. And so King Promise can drop an album and he has not even been to any media running before. Why? Because all he has to do is sort out how do you call it? Dance God Lloyd. And then the rest is taken care of. Yes.
You're right.
You see, they are just supposed to see, right? The system is changing. Yeah. Right now, traditional radio, even some podcasts are heavy than traditional radio and TV.
No
yes, this platform, for instance, one of the heaviest. Could you show them? One of the heaviest. If you should sit here and say something, it can worry the whole system. And this is one thing they don't even realize. They don't realize the system is changing. Look at what my good brother said. He was speaking about artists putting. Do you know some of the artists don't even know how to put songs on their TikTok pages?
That one is true.
Some of them record the song.
We know many of them.
There are artists who even don't know that on my page, on my profile, I need to create an artist profile on my page.
You see, and some of them record their song and then put it on the how do you call it?
DSPs.
No, the TikTok. You see, when you are playing someone's picture or something, there's a sound there. So any sound, the track list or whatever album it is on will not show. It will just be bare by your neighbor. But they don't realize that one alone can't promote the song well.
Oh no, but that one self is from the DSP. When you upload it, when you distribute it on, let's say TuneCore or Audio Mac,
good. Yes.
Then they will send it there.
Thank
so
you. What I'm even saying, they are making say.
Instead of using what is there, the artists don't
use it. They will record.
They will go and record their own.
Then they will come and
put it there.
So it will not link to what is already there.
So I believe we have to have a time and editorial. What's a Kasa? Then a Ghanaian artist taking this digital platform serious.
They are able to tell the kind of conversation self we have, even through that, because we are using their network and they have access to it. So in this case, there for me, I know the lady she played loose, and you see, because of social engineering, there's not much that these companies can do apart from campaigning against it. They can't do anything. So if they are running the ads, they are running the campaign, and you don't listen or you don't pay attention or you disregard it, see. You wake up in the morning, bath to go to work. Somebody also wakes up in the morning, bath, sit down and think. Today, who can I do from? Forget. It is a whole career. So please, the reason why you close, when you are going out, you lock your door, is because you know somebody can break into your house. It is the same way we should also be conscious about everything that is important around us, including our mobile money accounts.
Just that people defrauding people has nothing to do with IT. In fact, about 90% of it has nothing to do with IT. That's why even the girl was using the word social engineering. Social engineering has nothing to do with IT. It has everything to do with your skill to get information from people
or convince
without
people.
you forcing them. You do something little and they will give you all the information that you need. That's why they call it social engineering. And in history, we have people that we connected to. In fact, when you type the father of social engineering right now, the name that you will see will be Kevin McLean. He is the father of social engineering. There are others that they attribute it to. For him, he was even using it to beat a FBI system. He can call for FBI to give him what he needs to access their system.
I see.
Yes, because of what he will say. He was doing something simple like he can call here like Flex Entertainment. He can call you and say that, oh, I work with MTN. We have to access your internet service. I think you are having issues. And if
what is the code on your router?
If he says that, and for
of course, we definitely have issues.
Yeah, there are
so
issues with the internet.
Yeah.
You would think you are talking to the right person.
Right.
So,
That's
okay,
true.
just pick the router. Tell me the passcode. he will say it without thinking twice or asking, is this guy really working with MTN or anybody that I have to be talking to? If you don't take care, you will give them the details. And that is the basis of social engineering. And people are using that to take information from others. So people defrauding you has to do more with the social engineering part than the technical part. Like them hacking and taking your money and all those things. There are some measures that makes it difficult, like the OTP that we are talking about, or your passcode, your PIN, whatever. Like there is a way that you need to authorize the payment.
Right.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
It is Tuesday evening here on Sammy Flex TV. Showbiz Daily's time is up. And you know, when it is up like this, we run it like it is nobody's business. Team is set, everybody ready for us to do our thing. Long John, the people were asking of you, so it is good you are back. Have you also been defrauded by MOMO fraudsters yet?
Not yet. It's not my issue, I got all. Our account never could.
Oh, you've not been defrauded yet?
No.
But do you get those calls, some of those calls, like someone will call
it's
you?
very strange. I've never had those calls before. Yes.
If you new account anymore.
I've been hearing people complain, but me myself, I've never.
You've never received it before?
Hand.
Wow.
I've never.
Never. How much have you had in your account before? Like, how often?
Yeah, at least Nyamakumpa, because I sell YouTube channel, I sell social media page, so Nyamakum. But I've never.
So sometimes you can get like how much?
Oh, Nyamakum. That's what.
Give an amount.
Is it?
An average amount.
Average. Not your actual.
Nyamakum is no.
Normal.
So between
the auto account anymore, I know the.
Jabo dollars net on account. Hey, don't play, Jabo. Don't play.
So you always get those calls, eh?
Oh, I've been getting them.
Not
always, but I've been getting them.
And also, why is Recipe?
Oh, Jimmy voice na second criteria.
So I don't know. How did they get the numbers? How did they?
Oh, so no one has called you before?
Wow. No. I have not. Mr. Cheko MTN, I've not.
For getting the numbers there, now even with AI, it is very easy for you to generate numbers and call.
No, but you see, Roland,
But for them,
the people, when they call you, they know how much is in your balance.
Yes.
Oh, that is the only point I'm scared about this whole thing.
And they even know your
How
name.
they get to know your balance?
Generating data and stuff now with technology
No,
is
no,
not
no,
that.
no, no,
No, but you still
don't
need-
do it.
no,
How
no.
can they generate my balance?
No, I'm not saying they will generate your balance.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that generating such stuff with the help of people in there, it's not difficult, because when there's somebody there helping them, that
To
is
do what?
To get the information.
I feel the woman's complaint she was doing.
To get the information.
She's trying to make an implication. Say somebody within MTN offices is also part of the scam.
Of course.
It's not just an outsider.
Based on how it is, it is
Okay.
run.
I'm coming back to you guys. I'm coming back to you guys. At least in the studio, we know Roland is here. We know Chemo is here with our producers, Theophilus Digosh, Sam Tuga, as well as Desert. And of course, we have a special unseen visitor, aka Abe Weni Fitili. Oh my goodness. So earlier today, MOMO released a statement, or better, the MTN released a statement, and I want to read the statement. There is a video that a lady was complaining that some people stole her money, 11,000, and that's huge. 11,000 Ghana cedis from her account. It means girl, the money more than
100 million.
Yeah. Now it reads: Mobile Money Limited, MOMO, from MTN has taken note of a social media post by a customer alleging that Mobile Money Limited compromised her wallet and that funds were withdrawn from her account without her consent. Our findings suggest that this was a case of social engineering, where a person unknowingly shares sensitive information, that is one-time password, OTP, one-time verification link, and PIN with fraudsters. Remember, never share your PIN or OTP with anyone, not even someone claiming to be from MTN. We remain committed to keeping your transactions safe, convenient, and secure. Signed by Mobile Money Limited. Well, let's go check the video of the lady. And when I come back, I hear she's also put out a post. We'll read both and see how best we can analyze the situation before we move on to the rest of the issues. Stay tuned.
Dear MTN Ghana, with the CA, somebody has withdrawn 11,000, close to 12,000 from my mobile money account. What did I do? Nothing. Nobody has called me for any transaction ID. Nobody has called me for my mobile money PIN. So how come I called your office after seeing the transaction and they are telling me I should hold on for 15 working days? 15 working days saying, are we safe? MTN Ghana. I called and the lady was even rude. 11,000. Is it so soft to come by? Is it soft to come by, MTN Ghana? Why? Every day, fraud. I called your office and all they could tell me is I should wait for 15 working days. And the people have cleared all my accounts. 11,000 cedis are there. MTN Ghana, please do something about this. I beg you. Some people's money, my money, I never send 12,000 Ghana cedis. MTN Ghana, I have screenshots here with transaction ID. So if I haven't approved anything, I haven't approved my mobile money, how come somebody can enter my mobile money and withdraw all my money from my account? MTN Ghana. This very hot Sunday afternoon. They withdrawn 11,100 and later withdrawn 220 cedis. That day we are way Bonnie Benani Paye. MTN Ghana. To me.
Well, I want you to read what the lady posted if you have your phone with you. Today your phone is very far, thank God. It's not far like that. London, what did she write?
I think I took a screenshot.
Okay. If you are struggling, I can read it from here.
Okay, then you read it.
Because you were talking about it, that's why I thought. So this one, Millicent Na Ajeli Connie. Yes.
That's the name.
It says National Communications Authority, Honorable Sam George, Zion Felix, DSA. Yes, on Sunday, I was defrauded of 11,234 Ghana cedis from my mobile money account. I contacted my network provider and they said I might have shared an OTP, my MOMO PIN, to the fraudsters, and it is a social engineering fraud. Say I want to assume or take responsibility of sharing my MOMO PIN or OTP to the said fraudster. This fraud issue has been rampant and people have fallen victim. Sir, please, if you haven't taken notice of or heard about this, I want to personally draw your attention on the social engineering fraud. Thank you, Millicent Connie, sincerely. Now, people are blaming MTN for not being security conscious of their customers. And that is where I want us to look at this whole thing from. The lady, whether indeed she shared those details or not, me, I'm trying to think that this post is an afterthought. Yeah. Maybe some conversations have gone on behind the scenes. Yeah, because the MTN was really struggling with that, you know.
Yeah,
When the lady made that video,
yeah, of course.
they were feeling it. Yes, they were feeling it.
Same way, yeah.
So they go all length to curb it. Reason this press statement, and right after the press statement, the lady is now saying this. But first, this sharing of OTP. MOMO no OTP na you need
that is for those who use the MTN app. They send you an OTP. So if you use they have MTN MOMO app.
Code number send them
after
code.
Trying number now to register. I'm send you code be usually 3.
Four numbers.
4
4
6
numbers.
That be 4.
And to boss numbers then you can have access to your MOMO app details. You can see your MOMO account, the amount inside and transact whatever you want to do.
So every transaction they send you the code.
They send you an OTP code.
Well, me, I use my face.
So some people also use fingerprints.
Those ones are the advanced technology. And even the technology.
I use my face, so I don't get any OTP. So the moment I open, it opens with my face and it shows. But how do they know the balance? Because now when they want to fraud you, they will first give you that their bad English message. That their bad grammar message. They will first give that to you. The balance.
So what's me ahead?
So for me, anytime they say to me, my balance is correct.
Accurate.
Yes.
What ahead is...
not all the time.
What ahead is... You see those who do the transfer themselves. You see they take notes of everybody's number.
Yeah.
That thing, I have a question for MTN.
No.
Is it really necessary for merchants to be taking those numbers? Because at the end of the day, it is that book that usually I'm told that people sell.
Some people also use that, yes.
People sell to people. And you know, you don't really need sophisticated IT materials to get into people's accounts. All you need is the basic details, their number. You can be able to tell what is in the account, if it is registered on MOMO, and the full name on the account and everything. Those are basic IT. I know a guy who actually entered my school, that was Accra Technical at the time, showed me the password details with my own laptop.
Your password details?
No, the entire school, from staff password details to student password details. He's a normal guy on Facebook. I met him through Facebook.
Okay.
So people can actually get, so long as they have your correct number. And don't doubt the fact that probably a merchant you want to do a MOMO with is the one that handled your stuff.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. That merchant.
Yeah.
If, for instance, I said, give me deposit 1,000 into my account, he only has an information of 1,000.
That's what I'm saying. He has your phone number. To go into your number and see your name and how much is there, they can do it.
Oh, no.
But what they can't do, I'm showing you.
No, they can't do
so
it.
make a bust your mind. You think they can't do. I'm telling you this today. I'm saying they can go into your account and all they need is, do you know what it takes for them to take the money?
No.
It is your code. And that is what they don't have. They can see what is in your account. If the person has the good materials and knows IT, they can see everything you do. The only thing is those instructions those instructions that needs the user to put in before they accept.
To authorize.
That is why they need you. Anka sapa anka yare draw without your knowledge. That's why in the wiseness and the wisdom of these technological companies, they brought those things as intermediaries. So you don't just go into someone's account and pick anything. If not for that, like in Konfutsika, if you want to talk about amount you are, and they are simple. Uncle.
It's not simple like that. Well,
exactly. It's not simple like that. Some people can see it. But what it takes for you to see it depends on the level that you are in terms of having access to the whole thing. And even your IT skills. Just that people defrauding people has nothing to do with IT. In fact, about 90% of it has nothing to do with IT. That's why even the girl was using the word social engineering. Social engineering has nothing to do with IT. It has everything to do with your skill to get information from people
or convince
without you forcing them. you do something little and they will give you all the information that you need. That's why they call it social engineering. And in history, we have people that we connected to. In fact, when you type the father of social engineering right now, the name that you will see will be Kevin McLean. He is the father of social engineering. There are others that they attribute it to. For him, he was even using it to beat a FBI system. He can call for FBI to give him what he needs to access their system.
I see.
Yes, because of what he will say. He was doing something simple like he can call here like Flex Entertainment. He can call you and say that, oh, I work with MTN. We have to access your internet service. I think you are having issues. And if
what is the code on your router?
If he says that, and for
of course, we definitely have issues.
Yeah, there are
so
issues with the internet.
Yeah.
You think you are talking to the right person.
Right.
So,
That's
okay,
true.
just pick the router. Tell me the passcode. He will say it without thinking twice or asking, is this guy really working with MTN or anybody that I have to be talking to? If you don't take care, you will give them the details. And that is the basis of social engineering. And people are using that to take information from others. So people defrauding you has to do more with the social engineering part than the technical part. Like them hacking and taking your money and all those things. There are some measures that makes it difficult, like the OTP that we are talking about, or your passcode, your PIN, whatever. Like there is a way that you need to authorize the payment.
Right.
That's what they are banking on. But unfortunately for them, people can use social engineering to get those numbers. That's where the issue is. I mean, for some of us who are getting calls from them, the last call that I got, Roland was there. It was here. The guy told me that after calling me, then he said that, okay, you have won. There's a code that will come on your phone. So for us to confirm that indeed you are the right person, so that we can give the money to you, you have to read the code to me, or I have to send him back the code.
Wow.
And I said, okay, I have not seen the code that you are talking about. Then
yes, there was a code.
Yes. Then he sent.
So you ask yourself, how did he get the number to send those?
So he was just using the MTN app. So he will enter my number in there, and then it will generate that OTP code to my number. And because it is coming to me, he wants that number. Then he's saying that I've won, that they are going to give me money, mobile phones and other stuff. But for them to confirm that it is me, I have to read that number to him. And then after saying whatever that he was saying, then I said, oh, okay. But the message that I'm getting, it is telling me that I shouldn't give the code to anybody, including MTN workers. And then he said, but it is as well. And I'm saying, message no one send there or say, and I'm saying, what sending message? Say, I'm in fan number name.
Yeah.
One to say me in fan. So what I send there, father who send him in there. The guy was getting angry. And I'm saying, me not marrying me lottery.
They also don't have patience.
No. Me not marrying me lottery. And I'm in a message. And the wow, both we are. Move first, can mommy. Then he cut it. That's like that. Then you see, there are some people who can fall for this.
Simple.
Because mama is pesca and our friends say, "Why we need lottery now? On send the code kekenonyeska or the beba." So it's difficult to fight that thing. We just have to do more campaigns, like what the EcoBank people were trying to do. It is putting them in trouble. It is the same thing, because some people can also do the same thing with the banks and then get access to their bank account and all those things through internet banking and all this. So we just have to continue educating people that people will not give you money like that because you have won a lottery and all those things. Just don't do it until we can stop that thing. I think people will still fall a victim.
Right.
And it will be difficult for MTN.
Now maybe I would have to give the big question to Roland to answer. Why MTN all the time? these are reports you hear less of from
Other
Airtel,
networks.
Telecel. You don't hear anything about them. Anytime there is MOMO fraud, it is MTN. Why?
Because they are the most popular.
Yes, they have the biggest market.
They have the biggest market.
They get to the
The biggest mobile money company, even in the system, in terms of telcos, is MTN.
Let's even use we here as an example. Who doesn't have MOMO here?
Everybody. In today's modern day transaction,
I don't remember the last time I used 80 to make it.
Yeah, I even have Voda Cash, but I don't use it.
Oh, maybe I use both. So, but my own is that I use the MTN more. That's my point, because majority of the people use it and they have the biggest market. So it is very easy to whom much is given, much is expected. So since they are giving you much, they will come for you, and that is what we are seeing. But for me, I think I wouldn't blame it. Me, when I saw the video, I laughed. There's no way MTN will be held responsible for this. There is no way, unless it is coming directly from them. And that one day, it will be more than just releasing a statement. In fact, at this time, they won't even allow the lady to even come and write what she wrote. If indeed the blunder was from them. Yeah. See, you were talking about the pressure that they were getting after the lady did that video. Forget, it is not even the reason why. Even if they would go and sort this lady out, they would do it. They won't. This is a complete error from the lady. See, in today's modern day and age, people have access to data easily. We think people need sophisticated stuff to get data, or like to get our data. Easy. People are sitting in the comfort of their homes and are generating the credit cards and pins of people elsewhere. MOMO, credit card of people they don't know. They are able to generate your entire credit card number, including your name. So that is why when you lose a credit card or when you lose a debit card, the first thing you need to do is to block it, because there are some 3 codes behind that particular card that even without your PIN, they will still be able to access it. They may not know what is in your account, but they will still be able to access it. And each form of transaction has its own rules and regulations. Unfortunately for the MOMO kind of transaction, you will need some form of authorization. And that authorization usually comes to you or is with you. So until you yourself give yourself away, there's no way people will have access to your account. There's no way people will have access to your account. Then it is a breach of the entire MTN system. And that one, it will not be your fault. It will be the fault of the entire system. Because per what we know, even if I am placing a call to Long John, it passes through their system before they transfer the call to him. In whichever way, whether text message, call, SMS, or whatever, it will go through them, including the mobile apps that we use on our individual phones. They are able to tell the kind of conversation self we have, even through that, because we are using their network and they have access to it. So in this case there, for me, I know the lady she played loose. And you see, because of social engineering, there's not much that these companies can do apart from campaigning against it. They can't do anything. So if they are running the ads, they are running the campaign, and you don't listen or you don't pay attention or you disregard it. See, you wake up in the morning, bath to go to work. Somebody also wakes up in the morning, bath, sit down and think, today, who can I do fraud? Forget. It is a whole career. So please, the reason why you close, when you are going out, you lock your door, is because you know somebody can break into your house. It is the same way we should also be conscious about everything that is important around us, including our mobile money accounts.
Well, MTN, looks like this campaign, if care is not taken, would affect their business. I've seen many people saying that, Charlie, don't keep your money on MOMO, take it to the bank, take it to the bank. Go to the bank. Bank.
You see MOMO now, right?
Well,
I don't want your money.
Well, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Let's move on to TGMA, Telecel Ghana Music Awards. I think in about some 2 weeks and some days, the grand event will be happening at the Grand Arena right here in Accra. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, something has been happening with the event, and that is what I want to discuss with my people. Now, the inclusion of all the P.R.Os from the camp of King Paluta, Stone Boy, as well as King Promise, and maybe some minor ones. What impact has that brought onto the scheme this year? King Paluta, represented by MC Portfolio. In fact, let's give credit to MC Portfolio for starting this whole TGMA working and its agenda from last year, when he did it for Stoneboy, and thankfully, Stoneboy also won. So this year, he wants to show that, okay, this year I can't vouch for Stoneboy, so let me go do for King Paluta.
American brother.
Then it sparked Team Stoneboy. They said, no, then we would also have to employ another person. They brought in entertainment pandit Vida, Aduchumwa. But Aduchumwa also starts stamping on everybody's neck, and he promised him, hey, but let's also get Tilia Nipa. And now you look around and it is everywhere like that. So far, what has been the impact of these P.R.Os into the TGMA discussion? Chamo, let me start this with you.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. And for King Promise, I don't know if you consider Arnold as a partial P.R.O. for King
No,
Promise.
I even suspect Arnold might have appointed.
Yes, I think he's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see, because it's like he's the boss behind the whole thing. Exactly.
He made the announcement, and after that he's been talking about it.
Backing her in all angles. Ajuma.
I think. Yeah, I think it is helping, and the angle that I would take it from is the fact that the consistency of us talking about TGMA and talking about the artists is because of these P.R.Os and the things that they are doing. Yeah, for some time now, the only time that we will hear about the TGMA and us saying anything will be the time that the artists themselves will say something. Okay. So if the artists are not talking, no one will be talking about TGMA. Okay. But this time around, the artists are not saying anything, but still we are talking about it because the P.R.Os are representing them. The P.R.Os are saying things on their behalf. Yeah. So I think for that reason, they have given us some form of consistency to be in the news. Okay. I think it is something that will help TGMA in the long run, and they should encourage it. Okay. I think they should find a way to push the P.R.Os to talk about this. They should be sending them emails or messages about what is happening, TGMAs, the way that they want to do things. They should be giving information to some people that they think that they will talk for their artists or whatever based on information available to them. So for me, I think it is because of the way that the P.R.Os are talking. That's why TGMA is still in the news. Otherwise, we will only hear of it the last week to the event. But this time around, I think they have been in the news for a very long time since the P.R.O thing came in. So this is a good thing, and I think it will have positive impact. And again, for the people involved, the P.R.Os, this is also a way to justify why people should consider them as a pillar in the entertainment industry. Okay. So if your team is winning, if you are getting that audience, convincing people to vote for your artists, I think it will be a plus for you. Okay. And so for me, I think this is positive. We should encourage it. And I agree with you that somebody like Portfolio started it in a way that I think he didn't even officialize it like that. But people saw that no, the way that the thing went, I think it has some form of impact. So why not let us also adapt it, and then others are also coming in. So so far I think King Promise team, they are doing a very good job. And apart from even appointing the main person like Tilly Nipa. They have others who are also pushing things.
Like the Long John.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unofficial
The unofficial ones are also doing a very good job.
Problem.
And we can mention Arnold and Long John as well. So they have the platforms to.
Oh, give probably don't be bro. Oh, yeah,
what
do I?
God too is there. So I think they are taking it serious, and I like it. I will just tell the others to also do same, and for them they shouldn't come back and complain that now they have paid some people to do it for them, so this one is not fair. Enye fair that.
It is a money game.
Okra wabusuafo no enye fair. Ebi was catching bi. And don't come and say you want it to be fair when there's a competition here.
Thank you.
Just do what you're supposed to do, and hopefully you will get what you are looking for.
Well, thank you, Chamo. Roland, take over. P.R.O's inclusion. I thought we were going to be P.R.O for Brother Sammy. Or he didn't. He didn't get the nomination yet.
It is because he's not in a competition. I believe if he were to be in a hard competition by now, Kabadista would be a theater. Kabadista But of course, you can't take the impact of the P.R.Os out of this conversation. Looking at how it has been consistent from the announcements, that is when they announce the nominees or the various categories, it has been consistent compared to the previous years. You know, fortunately for some musicians, they have that machinery and the love already. Okay. So whether they come to speak or not, they still had that kind of talkability even around them before the event period. But then this time, looks like most of the people that are in competition, not all of them have that kind of automatic, should I say, engineered kind of PR. There are some people like, let me say, apart from Stoneboy, who has his own standing fan base to do the talking for him, whether with a P.R.O or without a P.R.O. He just needs to spark them or activate them, and the hairs will start rolling. But when you talk about Black Sheriff, when you talk about Kweku Smoke, when you talk about Team Eternity, Table of Men, you see Bubu Aye Teacup. You see, all of them. When you talk about Joe Metal also would have been relying on the Table of Men same way, but it is not there now. So when you check all these artists, you realize that none of them has like some strong of industry ties and connections. Because okay, whether you keep quiet or you talk, we will still have a conversation on your behalf. So it was very necessary for all these artists to engineer, like intentionally, make sure there is some form of talkability around them. And Stoneboy, I know he decided to play this card because of the impact that portfolio gave him last year. And not to lose out. And also, the moment he realized that that wild card that was working for him has now switched camp, it is very prudent for you to fill the void, which is why he had to go and take by the Duchumwa. But then, these P.R.Os should also understand that there is life after this job, or there is life after this period, because some people, as much as they are all, we know they are working, a bit more than your mohon apu. Otubako, now I apologize Baku. Otubako, now I apologize Baku. And at the end of the day, yes, after this period, you will have your brand to protect. And if you break that integrity now, what will you have left after the competition? Because for the artist, gathering love from fans is much easier than you. Mind you, all these people who are now P.R.Os are pundits. And we know the already bad perception about pundits already. So if you soil it the more, then know that indirectly you are just killing yourself for these people. And tomorrow, we all know when they release a song, Mr. Pandit, you know who is going to suffer. You know who is going to suffer. So it is a competition. We understand. So far, they've done very good jobs. And I know whether win or lose, the ones that are going to win of course, they are going to add it to their portfolio and say,
and join them on the stage.
And join them on the stage. Oh no, this time there's some people who will not get the opportunity. Oh yes, this time they can see.
Oh, Tilly will not get the opportunity.
Oh, I'm not sure Tilly.
At least she'll be given a mention.
Yes, for the mention she might get. But
no, she'll go there. Watch it.
No, I'm not saying she will not go for the event. Any day constant.
No, she will climb even the top.
Well, the
P.R.O.
Tilly I know may not be so much enthused about
you did lie, not the Tilly know today. The Tilly know today or a freak, or a person freak. Or P.R.O.
Well, but I think so far they are doing a good job. And for Kim Promise, I am very happy for him and his team. Because they needed this particular thing most.
Too much.
They needed it more than any other artist.
Too much.
But my advice before and now and tomorrow will still be one. That this thing should not only be peculiar to the competition.
It should continue.
They need it. They need it. They need it to trumpet. You don't have that kind of fan-based machinery. You don't have it. This is the only way. I mean, I go on the space or I go on the internet and I see how people are playing, like people are trumpeting things that others, like these artists, have done in the year under review. And I ask myself, so all these things, if not for this competition, would have gone unnoticed. Meanwhile, then they will come back and blame the industry. Oh, I sold out this auditorium, I did this, I did that. You did not talk about it. Sometimes we need you to start the conversation. So whoever needs to be empowered will be empowered. But when you keep quiet like that, one always have a blow. So please, after this whole competition, Asemno, you can't down, you can't TGM.
Okay. Yes. Let me go on to Long John and ask what he also thinks the P.R.Os have brought on board the TGMS this year.
I think first of all, I would like to give Portfolio his flowers. I think he made a very...
Oh, even at the moment I hear he's in Accra to do some 1 week.
Yes.
PR tour for Kimpaluta.
I think he has...
We will try and get him
here. He has made the whole PR thing have some beauty and class. I think prior to that, like my colleagues also said, there was no conversation around TGMA. You'll be there, hey, Emraso, or China TGMA, and they're TGMA, you know. But thanks to these activities going on by PR, I think they've you see, and this should be one thing that the award scheme themselves should also encourage, because I think in the end, this is also
good for their business,
promoting their brand, because in the end, it keeps them in the conversation till the main event.
But until they Shatapella came, they were ruling.
You understand? Yeah. Shatawale, the troublemaker, you understand? Until he doesn't do anything, you can have the space. So since Portfolio's engagements last year, I think he's brought some beauty into the game, and this is what anyone who asks, what are the new generation bringing to the game? This is some of the evidence that if you allow us to operate, these are some of the ideas we can bring on board. Understand? So it's about time our OGs to understand and believe in us, just like Uncle has believed in us and is giving everybody opportunity. When you be some ideas in Yamanyama, these are some of the things you can miss out on, because I don't think any OG, why do you think Arnold will pass it on to Tilly?
That one is not official yet.
No, I'm saying, like, let's imagine it was really real. Why do you think you'll pass it on?
Let's assume without admitting.
Yes,
because Arnold is also to anybody.
No, for whatever reason, I want you to understand that. You see, with the OGs, the way they see things is quite different. Because they believe they work for every artist in team. They shouldn't be doing those kind of things. But we, the new Gs, we know the artists themselves should understand the game. So if you see me show face for someone, doesn't mean I hate you. You know better. You don't understand. And right now, the artists are many, as compared to before. So if before Sammy Flex, how many artists were mainstream in Ghana here? But now you have a lot, and all of them to have money. So I think this is what we should be encouraging. It has changed the face of our industry. It has changed the face of the Ghana Music Awards. and it has given priority to artists to also relax themselves, not to put themselves in too much pressure. You know, granting within this period, we are supposed to see a lot of interviews. But now they can go by with their works, tours and everything, and still believe that their works are
working.
Yes, exactly. So I think this is something we should applaud. And also with the P.R.O's work so far, I think the impact is being felt. We are all seeing the tension between every camp. Nobody is ready to play loose. Idea question, well, be a door.
But Mebao, you are campaigning for Kim Promise, right?
KP.
What do you make of the performance of your P.R.O now?
Oh, she's doing an excellent job. One thing I would like to applaud her for is the fact that she's not bringing an eye to herself, but the works of the artists we are fighting for.
Why,
and that is one.
Some people are bringing eyes to the.
Yeah, of course. The Kim Paluta and then Stoneboy. That is the worrying part because you are fighting for an award. When you start bringing the eyeball to yourself, when you make it a personal conversation, then it means you know your artist can't win. It is so basic. We are fighting for an award. Now, my friend, ice cream seller. Then it means that now they say, "Yeah, what's new?" Now they say, "When him say, more for towers into your fine share your way." Oh, and we put it too emotional. The moment you go that tangent, then it means that I was no more fata into your fine. But there be. Portfolio nyama na make Kenya me chere say Stoneboy say then we know that we are talking about the artist work, but how to artist work that training kind of personal, then I know say you even know your artist that deserve the award. So I believe so far among all the PR she's doing the best, and Kim Promise will never hire anything chunk. So that I can vouch so long as she's in the camp.
Wow. So is it still clear you guys are winning?
So right now with the I don't know what anybody needs again. With the records on board, you understand? You can see two PRs fighting themselves. So it should tell you they are out of the competition. As for the other ones without PR, they know they've not done any work. So says, of course, anybody who hired a PR for only to phone, no say wa boy juma. Inti na wa hire. Omo hire PR no. Omo nim say omo nkan komo no. They are just, and those people look at them. They are grateful. They are in the artists of the head. They are more that, and they are more joy.
Shout out to Prof.
Well, I get it. So we wish them well. So far, so good. And for the PR job, we thank you guys for watching and listening and learning. You guys watched, you listened, and you learned. And today you are also executing it. Let them enjoy. The artists need it. They have worked hard and they need some people to continue with that agenda. So be it. Let us see how it goes. Now, Ajita has put out something that kept me thinking. And I want to bring that thinking to you guys as well. He posted that, forget about our DJs and radio TV stations. Ghanaian dancers are the main people promoting foreign songs, especially those from other parts of Africa. I've heard and paid attention to more foreign songs, kind courtesy of our dancers. Run through their social media handles and you would realize they use more foreign songs for their content than local songs. Could it be they hardly get enough traction, mileage when they dance to local songs? Kromu Handsome. Ro, answer this question and let's go.
Yes, that's it.
It is true.
And 70% is money driven. It's money driven. They get the mileage.
One, it is true that now our dancers are promoting more foreign songs than radio and TV.
Of course.
Okay.
And this is it. And this is it. You see,
established.
When most of their works are found on the app TikTok. When you go into your TikTok app and you hit monetization, you go into the system notification, you go to monetization, and there's a slot which says work for artists. With this slot, there are some designated amounts of money with every artist. So the artist also goes onto the platform to promote their songs, and they put some amount of money, price tags there.
Okay.
And so the system itself will generate some number of views that you, the user, is supposed to get using those sounds. And when you hit, then it pays you. There are some as high as $170. There are some as high as $200. There are some $300, depending on the amount of money that has been pumped. And I think that today's one I chanced on one that I had in my notification card. I say, yeah, 175. There's 175. That is the person leading, and there's
175 what?
dollars.
Okay.
$125, $75, and the fourth one will get $50.
Okay.
And these are very popular sounds, oh. Very, very popular sounds on TikTok. So you will see them jump on it, you will see them do it, get the numbers, and people will also join. So this is what it means. Whilst the dancers do it for the money, there are followers who patronize them, who also join, also do it for the influence and the numbers.
Okay.
And that is how sounds go viral. Aside the ones that people automatically love and decide to jump on it without any monetary gains, and most of them are Shatawale sounds. Just today, another one is trending. A journey of 1,000 miles, 1,000 of a journey. That sounds has gained is I think over 500,000 videos plays. No videos.
Videos. Created.
Videos.
500,000.
Yes.
People are using the sound
500K.
videos. Yeah.
On TikTok.
Wow.
So you see,
Oh, wow.
it is something that there are some that automatically people love and would want to do it because the person's name in the search engine optimization carries weight and can help you get the numbers. That one is there. But there are some which are also engineered by money. And it is a form of promotion. So you jump on it and you get the money. And let's ask ourselves, how many, when you go even into those kind of sounds, which has money or price tag attached to it, hardly would you find a Ghanaian sound with money attached to it. So mostly, before they join or you see them do campaign for Ghanaian sounds, it is mostly because they've been contracted like Uniena Minye, take and do it for me. I don't know how come. For me, one time I was even pushed to do an editorial on it because I didn't understand why I was not seeing more of Ghanaian sounds in there. The last time I saw something like that was with Kamido. Was with Kamido's Sugar Cane. Yes, and I think I chanced on it also. One time I saw one was also with Kojo Black Excellent.
Okay.
Yes. So, and then I think it was just 2 weeks and it was off. But Kamido's own, I think, stayed for more than 2 weeks, I guess. So that is how it is done. So how do you see Ghanaian sounds in that particular bracket where people would have to jump on it and get paid for it when they go viral? So some are even they even give you steps or guidelines as to how you can, like the kind of content they even want around the sound. Some of them they can tell you they want inspirational content. Some of them they will tell you they want anything to go viral. So they even give you guidelines. So we may want to hold the necks of the DJ. That is why when they went to do the press conference and they were doing play Ghana, do this, do that, for me, it was very funny to me. Because if you know 2025 and you know how things are run on the internet space, you will not go and hold any DJ's neck. In fact, even on the ladder right now, they are, I wouldn't say they are the bottom, but they are not so much of a priority in terms of music promotion. I tell you, they are now even on the secondary. That is, okay, for want of a better way, let me use secondary. Because if an artist, if they are not secondary, if an artist is launching his music today, go to the launch and tell me how many bloggers you would see there. You can count about 20-25 bloggers and you see one DJ. That DJ self may be a personal DJ or somebody, an affiliate. Yes. Okay. So that is it. So what Ajeta is saying there, it is true. Our dancers, our reactors, our people who are mimicking stuff online are the ones doing the promotion more.
Right.
Wow. They are the ones doing the promotion more. So when they collect physical, they go and collect internet too.
Well, let me go on to Chemo and ask his opinion about Ajeta's observation as well.
I think Ajeta was driving a certain narrative. He was trying to say that our dancers are not using Ghanaian songs to do their music, but he's wrong. He's wrong. The same thing that I will ask him Ajita, why are you writing in this direction? You are not writing to praise our artists. He will suffer the same thing that he's trying to push on the dancers. Because when we go through his work, it will not just be about praising artists. It will be about his opinion and what he thinks about some what issues. Is happening. Yes, exactly. So he should use the same measure for the dancers. But it is obvious the dancers are doing that because that's where they are getting their money from. So if we want it to change, those who want promotion should also look that direction, like Roland was saying. When I've seen what Roland is talking about, when you go there, all the songs there are foreign songs. The one that I saw, I never saw any Ghanaian song there.
Among them.
Yes, giving money for people to use their sounds for anything.
I see.
It was all foreign songs, especially Nigerian songs. So it is about money. It is the motivation here is money. People are on the platform. Some wants to have fun, and others also they are doing business, or this is how they get their money.
Okay.
So if you want to encourage people to use Ghana sounds or promote Ghanaian songs, you should also encourage the artists or whoever is doing
to create the songs that the people need. And again pay them to do it on your behalf. That's what it is. It is not free. If they come there, use Ghana sounds to do the promotion, whatever, and they are not getting money, they will stop it. It's not like they will continue to do it because they just want to help you. Okay. They want to survive. So it's a business here. So instead of just chastising or trying to insinuate that Ghanaians are not supporting their own, tell the artists to do it in the right way so that they will get the support that they need.
They should support them
to support them. I mean, I've said this several times. Support, no.
One support and support.
One support too. Especially when we are doing business. Support you, make I support me, make I support you.
Yes.
It will never be support me because I am the celebrity. Support me because I have the numbers. No, it doesn't work like that. It should always be hand go, hand come. Like the way that people are supporting artists to win Artist of the Year. Support me, make I support you. Then and of course, the P.R.Os, they are supporting the artists.
And the artists are supporting them.
So you can't just say it in a vacuum like that. So for me, I think it's a straightforward thing. It is pure business. Do it right, and you will get the numbers that you are looking for.
Well, let me have this song. I say praise the Lord, oh, single. It's trending on TikTok. That song has $100, $200 attached to it on TikTok.
So how do they give the money to those who are doing it?
They will credit
those who get higher numbers for using that song.
So they have from 1 to 4. The first 4 highest numbers.
They have money attached to it. So they will rank them. When you use the sound to do a video and people are reacting to it more. Then you be the number 1 and then the other person.
So this how it looks like.
So,
this is
so they can give it a time like
and 13.
So they will do it for let's say 1 month. So within 1 month, who will get more reactions?
They will get
the money. And can you imagine the numbers that they will get for this?
And the Ghana musicians, because the guys are going to take their money and not do your thing. Yeah. Well, Long John, what are you adding to this?
I think this is a two-way conversation. I think Ajita, I really admire his conversations online. I'm going to be very honest. And this conversation is very necessary, especially in this jurisdiction, because I think one TikToker once went on radio to say they are the ones who make it.
Board of directors.
Board of directors. If you want to make a hit.
Oh, that was a Santua.
Yeah, you see, when artists heard it, you see, this is the truth. It is very Ghanaians. I don't know what is with Ghanaians, but as what kind of director they feel intimidated.
I have to say it.
Yes, I don't know why they want the Sebi. I don't know whether you like it or not. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is, when we are talking about this type of music, you know, we have certain brands that oye music naturally
Yeah.
you don't need a dance or whatever challenge. And we have those who are below par. Monumu here, mo bo here, mo toss. Right now, radio tour, TV tour, no, they make hit songs again. Right now, we toss near digital display and audio visual presence. Audio visual presence, no, it's in two folds. Either you do video by yourself. That is not they call it parody video. From different points, different locations. Promotional video, just to promote that music. Or you join the content creator, if it is a storyline, to shoot a story for it. Or you pay these dancers to do it. But Ghanaian artists currently do not realize the age and system they are in now. Eti amonya drop in yum na mediator. And so King Promise can drop an album and he has not even been to any media running before. Why? Because all he has to do is sort out how do you call it? Dance God Lloyd. And then the rest is taken care of. Yes.
You're right.
You see, they are just supposed to see, right? The system is changing. Yeah. Right now, traditional radio, even some podcasts are heavy than traditional radio and TV.
No
yes, this platform, for instance, one of the heaviest. One of the heaviest. If you should sit here and say something, it can worry the whole system. And this is one thing they don't even realize. They don't realize the system is changing. Look at what my good brother said. He was speaking about artists putting. Do you know some of the artists don't even know how to put songs on their TikTok pages?
That one is true.
Some of them record the song.
We know many of them.
There are artists who even don't know that on my page, on my profile, I need to create an artist profile on my page.
You see, and some of them record their song and then put it on the how do you call it?
DSPs.
No, the TikTok. You see, when you are playing someone's picture or something, there's a sound there. So any sound, the track list or whatever album it is on will not show. It will just be bare by your neighbor. But they don't realize that one alone can't promote the song well.
Oh no, but that one self is from the DSP. When you upload it, when you distribute it on, let's say TuneCore or Audio Mac,
good. Yes.
Then they will send it there.
Thank you. What I'm even saying, they are making say.
Instead of using what is there, the artists don't
use it. They will record.
They will go and record their own.
Then they will come and
put it there.
So it will not link to what is already there.
So I believe we have to have a time and editorial. What's say a casa? A Ghanaian artist taking this digital platform serious. They have to live. Look, they have to live beyond our ancestors type of music. Because that is they wouldn't have time for these things. More smartphone, more bibia. And so a man that smartphone, more person I don't really understand. The funny thing is almost all of them are using all the powerful phones. But they are waiting for simple. And you know the funny thing, they will not accept the fact that a TikToker or an influencer is the one who is able to make their music. Fine. But why don't you put yourself in the music then? Twitter videos. Over say artists maybe I don't want to be out there. Because one person your music I no, you hear some excuses, you understand. I don't want to be out there. If I do videos plenty too much, you are comparing at that stage of your career, you are comparing yourself to Sarkodie. Sarkodie by industry na Sanya Manoa, only someone fan unjim. What Sarkodie came to meet, the social media pages, platforms he came to meet, he joined all of them and made sure he used all of them.
He was doing freestyle back.
Thank you, because by then now a freestyle real hit. Right now it has moved from freestyle across social media. What are you also doing? You make sure you're on people's faces. You're in people's faces. One day, no. You just have to be consistent with the music. But this artist, they be that. And now, who are you, this TikToker, to come and tell us that? On Okra 1 million followers. Okra. Or boarding castle. You see, and this is where Pella comes in. Pella Bagana, this small boy. But then they're not their channel. Numbers. It's not by your age, though. It is not about you doing music. You're a musician, but TikToker, who musician. And only time I may be so time I'll boss is a TikTok and microphone in the same. Humble yourself. That is the truth. No, artists should understand. It's not as if we hate them, but they should understand that times Ghanaians don't like to accept changes.
Yeah.
Almost like Obi Twitter baby. Almost say Obi born in home. Oh, we Obi trim to see. That's what they said about Santua. But still, right now, TikTokers, if you don't play, I listened to one song. There's a guy called Cool Paul on TikTok. Name is performing very well. Where did I meet him? On TikTok. He sounds more like DJ.
Okay.
TikTok, very simple music, dope. You understand? You don't right now any radio. Obi antina radio on chain. Accra. Radio TV. Oh, massa. I do Obi all kind graphical. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Scanty will go to the village and it's being recognized in the village. It's only traditional media. Encore radio TV interview. I've not seen Scanty going for a traditional media interview there. Only podcast no chinchin so sa. But people know him in enshrined villages. Yes. But we have people in Accra thinking in the villages they don't use smartphone.
Let me give you one shocker. When Shatta released this song, I know we had not performed the song anywhere until we went to Bolga.
I saw that video. I saw that video.
Charlie.
That song, when Shatta released that song on the stage,
everybody was singing.
He stopped singing.
Yeah.
You know he has a large catalog, so hardly does he call like replay of a song.
Right.
I said that day when he dropped the song, even from the sound system,
no, it was crazy.
You would not even hear
the people's voices were louder than
the ones coming
he
from
had
the
to
PA
call the
system.
song again.
And
that song, it was not released on radio. It was not. There's no video to that song.
Like it was just.
You see, and you see this truthful conversation. Pella once said something. He called this guy, this Nigerian artist.
Olamide.
No,
there's another one.
The one he told Rantown.
Rantown.
Okachen said he doesn't know him. Which he asked the person, which artist is this? Me, I don't know him. In time past.
How he said it? Yes.
How he said this was why it became a whole different national conversation.
They chew up.
Say who be you?
Who be you? Why? Because of social media dominance. Now he has the numbers, so he can downplay him, and it will become a national conversation. You understand? But then again, because he realized the goofiness of whatever he said, he decided to use some of his music to do certain videos to calm nerves. And he brought Rantown back into the music conversation. He started topping charts in Nigeria. Yes. Wow. You see, so whether you like it or not, there are errors. And the errors, some of your own is coming to an end. Accept new people. Yes. Accept new people. No, the error, if you understand, say new people, they come into the system. Yeah. And if you are not ready, look.
So
if you
want to say radio,
no, you see.
But I'm with you on that.
Listen. Radio, I'm not going to say people don't listen to me. I'm not going to say
in comparison.
We are talking about music promotion.
Yes.
The rate at which radio makes hit song is now lower than social media.
Yeah,
Facts.
and I'm with you on that.
In America, Obi radio to see how person Obi radio for politics. Any Ghana Black Stars, I can't when you on TV so.
I don't cry no ambition on Facebook. I'm on for
and they cry in Kofuko line. You see, and right now even stations are changing their narration. They are now having TV and radio stations where everything they do on radio is on TV.
Yeah.
Well, so to you musician, remember, know how to do it. We at Shatta Movement, we have some good dancers. Anytime we release songs, sometimes even without our knowledge, they are creating dance challenge. Jolese, look at what Lollipop did with Jolese. It became a trend. Everybody was dancing to it. Jolese is a successful song at all costs. Anytime you drop it, people will jowl to it, and that is what you guys should know. Well, let's bring the show to an end at this stage. I'm sure tomorrow when we sit, we'll continue with the rest of the story. I saw a video of a certain young guy talking about a certain Black Sheriff show and the issues around it. I would let us discuss that story as to why, despite the boys having some cool numbers online, we are still struggling with filling venues abroad. What is the problem? We have to talk, and maybe to be one of our stories tomorrow here on the show. Special thanks once again to Roland Amate from Shaxi, Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Report, which is on YouTube and showbizchanneljank.com. And in Team Dodo Solomon, who is in the middle, aka Chemo. Chemo represents our online department as our manager, and Intidosu Digital Solutions, as well as Long John the Blogger. Long John the Blogger is also a known blogger, known pundit, and of course a producer as well. And to the producers, Theophilus De Gosh, man like Sam Tuga. There's that, and of course, big shout outs to Abiwani. Fatally. That word that I've been mentioning. Beneng Bones and Beneng Bones. He's the originator.
Oh, okay. When you were in the music group. When you
get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we meet. We're out of here. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fact check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it. Put sugar level, fact check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.